Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Royalty. We're your hosts. I'm Tiffany.
I am Big D.
And I'm Hannah, aka Chaddha. And here at the Royalty Podcast, we are going to break down all the pop culture headlines and rumors. So you don't have to. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and grab a mug.
I do want to thank all of our listeners and all of our viewers who tuned in for our first episode. You guys really made us feel, all of you made us feel so special. We hope you enjoyed it. We're a work in progress. We are doing this all by ourselves. So your constructive criticism is helping. Just be patient with us. We promise to get better later. All right, go ahead. What's up, Big D?
Guys, we love you.
We love you guys so much. Now, I want to do something special for you ladies because, you know, with me being the most smartest out the bunch and the most intelligent one and the one that knows it all, I want to do trivia with you ladies, okay? So, welcome to Big D's Trivia.
Okay, let's go, Big D. Who are you trying to stump? You're trying to stomp us, Big D?
My goal is to stump you ladies so you always remember that if you can't figure out Big D's trivia, how are you going to figure out other trivias in future competition shows?
Oh shit. No, mama.
This is all the training.
Okay, you get one answer.
Okay.
You get one answer.
Okay, I'm ready. Let me take a deep breath.
Okay, first question. What is the actual color of a mirror?
Fluorescent beige.
Fluorescent beige?
Hannah?
White.
I'm sorry. The actual color of the mirror is green.
Green?
Green?
Yes, it is.
Not?
Okay.
So
here we go.
Where is
The
it?
actual color of a mirror is green.
Okay, fine.
I don't have to explain.
Okay, ask me another
answers.
question I know. Okay, ask me another question that I know. Ask me something I know.
Okay, 0 for 0. We're doing 3 questions, okay? Question number 2. Where's the center area of the universe?
The epicenter. Oh.
Of the universe?
Okay, thank you, Tiffany.
The Milky Way.
Where's the center area? The Milky Way, Tiff? Really? Okay, that's fine, Tiff. That's your answer. Okay. Where is the center area of the universe? Hannah.
I don't know.
The outer space.
Not Philadelphia. Well, guess what? If it's Philadelphia, then the answer is everywhere.
What?
Everywhere.
Is the center of the universe?
What is the center area of the universe? Everywhere.
That's wrong.
These questions and answers.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
That's wrong.
Okay, here we go. My last question.
This is trivia or trick questions?
This is called Big D's Trivia. So if you can't figure out Big D's Trivia, how the hell do you think you guys in the future are going to be top competitors?
Wait, have you guys seen that clip of the... Well, if you can't go to Bella Noche, then where the hell could you go? That's what this is giving.
What country does not have mosquitoes?
Greenland.
Iceland.
Ding, ding, ding. Tiffany got it right. Oh, look at that. That's great. Good job. And Hannah, once again, you're not that smart. So.
Well, you ain't smarter than me today.
That's
no prodigy.
As long as my mom tells me I'm smart, that's really the only validation I need.
If you need to be lied to, you go right ahead, honey, because that's not the way I choose to play this game.
Well, listen, you two consistently live in delusion. Big D, your whole life is delusion. I'm just kidding. You're out here thinking you're best friends with Rihanna. Let me live in a temporary state of delusion.
Just because we haven't met yet. I mean, you're the one. You're like shitting on my dreams. What kind of friend are you?
It's giving Big Brother fan. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
single
I probably don't want to I probably don't want to come off like that. I don't want to come off like that.
Listen, my life is not delusional. The one thing that Little Nas did say, Hannah, for your information, I'll quote him correctly when he won his award, okay, is that keep thinking that you're delusional, because when you keep thinking that you're delusional, no one can ever tell you that you're wrong. And one day that delusion is going to turn into something more.
Yeah, more than delusion. That's mental illness.
What?
Mental illness. It turned into mental illness.
Not mental illness. Oh, other than that, that's all I got for you two. Because once again, thank you for playing Big D's Trivia. Until next time.
What do I get?
6th place. Okay, now, okay, let's go into our next thing. Yesterday was really hard for me for the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, because you lost, but I won. So yesterday was a really good day for me.
Listen here, you little hussy. Okay, if I could jump through this screen, I would. Don't play with me.
I mean, my best friend announced that we're having another baby, so I'm going to be an auntie times 2. Rihanna.
Girl, I'm over here thinking she talking about an actual friend. You over here talking about Rihanna.
Right. I was like,
she is my actual friend. I've actually had dreams that we were best friends, but I won yesterday too. Big D, I felt so bad for you. I was texting you back and forth. I was like,
if you could have seen me in my household, like, especially, like, I was just, like, on the edge of my seat. Like, I've never, like, I was stressed the whole time. And people were trying to text me, and all I kept saying was stress, because the defense was not there. Straight up, the defense was never there. I don't know if we left the defense back at the Lincoln, Stadium in Philadelphia. I don't know if we left it in South Philly. I'm just so confused where the defense was. It was not there at all. So it was just frustrating to watch. But I'm happy that we made it. You know, it took us a while to get here, to finally get our team back to the way it was. But there was a lot of stuff happening.
There was a lot of hope, though. Like the Eagles came in very strong. They scored a touchdown in their first possession, and then the Chiefs came and scored a touchdown in their first possession too. So I was like, oh, these teams are very well matched. Like, they both came to play. I definitely thought the Eagles were going to have it because they kept moving the ball, and they seemed to be ready. They seem to be, to me, a stronger team. I was concerned about Hurts' shoulder, but then when Mahomes got his ankle grabbed, like before in the first half, I was like, oh, they done took this man's foot off. I thought he was done. And I remembered, I said, they gonna take him to that locker room and shoot him with that good ankle crack and send him back out there, and he is gonna act like he ain't never even had an injury. He gonna say, what ankle? And he did. No, he came out of that locker room. He said, they shot me up with the, girl, look, we don't know what it is, Hannah. Okay. We don't know what ankle crack is, but it's something that they give athletes. When them athletes get an injury and they be limping off the field, something happened when they go to the back. They stab them with a little They come back and they act like they never felt pain before in their life. That boy ain't limp not one half of a millisecond after he came back in that second half. I said, give me whatever he got, because I got some to do.
Well, I will say this, Big D. It was a very close game, and the Chiefs just won by a field goal at the very end. So it's not even like the Eagles were crushed. It's not even like the Chiefs dominated the whole time. The Eagles put up a good fight.
I think that was a bad way to lose. I think that the Eagles were running down the clock at the end, and they were hoping that they weren't going to give the Chiefs a chance to score. But I am realizing right now, you can't put nothing past Mahomes. Nothing. I hate to say it. That boy is the GOAT. He knows how to read the room. He knows his team. He knows you can't put nothing past him. He took every minute he had, ran the clock down some more. So when the Eagles got the ball back, they had 8 seconds left. That was a terrible way to lose to me.
I do want to say this. I'm gonna get my rant, and then I'm gonna
get it.
Let me just go off. First of all, Mahone, you're ugly. Second of all, okay, they
lit.
did give him that football crack, whatever they do. I knew from the get-go, anytime a team is winning in the first half and then they go back and they're losing, I knew something was going to happen, okay? Because I was in my living room like, break necks, because, you know, we from Philly. I'm like, break them all. I don't care if you can break a bone, whatever you need to do. I don't care. But on top of that, I think the refs were definitely on their P's and Q's. The refs was basically trying to be production, throwing in all these different type of gimmicks to stop the cookout, basically. That's what the refs were trying to do. So for me, it was like the refs were like production, you know, like the one penalty that was talking about holding or whatever, baby. Bullshit, okay?
But he did say he was holding him. He admitted it. He's like, I did grab him. He said I was holding him. So how do you refute that? He admitted it.
I don't know, but he need to learn how to play Big Brother and lie. Anyway, especially because, you know, we from Philly and we the different type of players, okay? But I will say this. Okay. It was a horrible way to lose, Tiff. The way they ended the game, and I'm going to let Hannah go.
Your thought, Hannah.
The way they ended that game by putting on those timeouts, Andy Reid's fat ass got on my nerves because that was the worst way to ever in a million years end a Super Bowl like that because you should just played it out. But it's okay. People like to be
you'd have rather them go to overtime.
Yes. If they would have won, like if they would have won in overtime and lost that way, I would have been okay. But the fact that like the whole entire Philadelphia is sitting here like, damn, we kind of feel like we got cheated and everyone feels that way. I don't know. But that's just my take. That's it. That's all I got.
Let's hear it, Hannah.
Okay, I'm going to have to disagree with you, and I might be biased because I'm a Chiefs fan, but one of their...
When the hell did you become a Chiefs fan?
Let her say her piece.
I've always been a Chiefs fan. Okay, listen, I'm from Chicago, so yes, love the Bears, and my parents are from Minnesota, so we love the Vikings, but you have to have a winning team in your Rolodex, and that for me is the Chiefs. So I've always been a Chiefs fan because they are my bet to success, to making money. Always bet on the Chiefs.
You heard it here.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I also just love Travis Kelce, so that's another reason, you know.
Girl, I was at the end. He was like, put some respect on our name. I said,
whatever.
87.
No,
he's fine. He's fine as hell, but you know who I love? I love Jason Kelce. I love his brother. I'm obsessed with him. He's so my type. Like, everything head to toe. Love him.
Okay, but going back to the Chiefs and why I don't believe you guys were cheated. If you have the opportunity to win a Super Bowl, even if it's a very like anticlimactic ending, wouldn't you take that? Why would you want to force the game into overtime and then potentially lose the Super Bowl? Who cares what the Eagles fans want? So
always play to win. Always.
And if
fair warning, please do not attack Hannah. Hannah is my sister. I love her. Let her
don't
just
attack
talk.
Hannah's speaking straight facts. Hannah said play to win.
Exactly. And if you don't play to win, then you'll end up in second, third, or fourth place.
Or sixth.
And then also, in terms of Philadelphia coming for me, I dare you to try, but I don't really stay in the same city for more than like a week, so you can't find me. And then the last thing I'm going to say is, do you remember one of the touchdowns was reversed? Like the call was reversed.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs could have potentially won the whole game by 10 points. They could have had the upper hand by 10. But the refs reversed that call, even though they probably should have gotten it. So I don't think the refs were actually being biased towards the Chiefs. I think the Eagles lost fair and square. But for me personally, if I'm going to lose, I'd rather lose coming up just short. I know a lot of people aren't that way. I know with other people, if they're going to lose, they just want to like lose badly. But I tend to like adopt the other mentality. So that's what I have to say. Oh, and then Big D, when you said I wanted them to break the Chiefs' necks because that's how people from Philly play, you know, that really just brought me back to when you gave me a concussion and when you sprained my wrist. Was that strategic? Were you trying to figuratively and quite literally break my neck so you could...
Damn! Next question.
She just straight read your ass. That's called a read, baby. You need some tea while she read your ass. That's called a read, because now that she put it that way, that they could have lost by a margin instead of losing by a hair, regardless, the fact of the matter is they were going to lose.
There's certain teams in the NFL, I'm going to leave it at this. There are certain teams in the NFL that are called like the NFL teams, okay? There's certain
They're called
teams
MVP.
that, yes, that literally always, you know, they have a lot of friends. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And that's okay. But listen, we lost. Your Chiefs won, no matter how, even if they had the refs, even if, you know, they got a bunch of touchdowns, whatever, it is what it is. We lost. We took that. We taking the hit. It is what it is. But, you know, I will say, if we could play again, I think things would be a little different, but that's okay. You know what?
Y'all will play dirty. That's all you say.
No, I don't think the Eagles play dirty. I think we hit a little harder. That's just all it is.
I saw y'all grab that young man's foot. I said,
listen, once again, there was a stink bug that came down, and I don't know what happened, a beetle or whatever, and Hannah just went flying.
No, once again, Philly is on its own island. You guys play your own game.
They really do a dirty game.
You guys turned the Super Bowl into a WWE fight.
Literally. And speaking of WWE, it actually ends up being on Fox now, which I was surprised. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, now it's like a sport on Fox. But just to kind of move on from that, Tiff, you were talking about your aunt. Tiff, you were talking about your friend that we thought, you know, you were talking about like a friend at home, but you're talking about Rihanna. So I guess
y'all want to get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. What's your thoughts, Tiffany Mitchell?
Okay, so let me just paint the scene. All right, it's halftime. I ain't watched this football game in like 3 years, but I watched this one. I see the lights dim. I see like this red tint. I seen these little white blood cells come running through. Then I saw this. I saw this face. His face said, "Let me move my mic." It said.
That's exactly
and then
what
I saw the camera pan down.
That's exactly what she did, right? Okay, got it.
I saw that camera pan down. I saw her open her little jumpsuit. I said, "Hey," my bitch said, and watch me do it again. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, go on and have them babies, girl. Have them babies while you can, while you young, while the other one's still in diapers. Go on to do it to get it out the way. That's your man. You got another one on the way. I love that for her. The Bible say, be multiple and fruit. Nope. It say, be fruitful and multiply.
Wait, what?
It goes something like that. The Bible say, have babies. It say, be fruitful and multiply the land.
Be multiple.
She doing. But
be multiple and have.
Just take that out of there. Just forget I said that. I'm going to tell you what I heard.
We're not going to forget that. That's staying right in.
She took her big grown self up there, all of those feet up in the air, pregnant. And they talking about, she not dancing. She pregnant. She showed up, didn't she? Big D was talking all that shit. She missing rehearsals. She ain't even showing up. Your girl ain't stepping up. My girl said, I don't need to know nothing but the lyrics to these songs. I wrote it, Ike. Of course I know the words. I don't need to be in no rehearsal for no choreograph. She said, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to pet my makeup. She had her. She had her.
Go ahead. Yes, Hannah.
And that's exactly what she did.
And what did she do? She said this. She said, you need me. She said this. Ooh, I was like this, looking at the screen. I called it. I knew she was going to do it.
You did.
She did her. But the girl, let me tell you something. I don't have a problem with anyone performing when they're pregnant. That's perfectly fine. I'm just saying, I was just sitting there
watch what
yes.
You say. Watch what you say to me.
I said, yes, girl. Just hold up. Yes, queen. Give us nothing. Okay? Because let me tell you something, right? If it wasn't for that stage and those dancers and how everything, which was sick, it was the most sickest thing I've seen in a very long time. Girl, she sat half of the time. She said, Girl, you want me to play it? Because I'm going to send it to you and play it. Because she definitely said on the stage, she sat and she did this.
I told
and she
you
said this
last week. I said Rihanna is a singer. Okay, she is an artiste. You want a performer? You go where you go. She gave me what I came here for.
That's fine. Listen, it was cute. I just want to make it clear, which I want to hear Hannah's take. Hannah, do you think that she's going to come out? Do you think we're going to get music now that she's pregnant again? Or do you...
That question. Hannah, what you think about the performance?
Yeah. Okay. So I would have to agree with both of you. I have been part of the Navy since before I entered kindergarten. That's how young I am. So Rihanna is nothing short of perfect in my eyes. And her son and I have the same birthday. And I'm pretty sure her second child is going to be a Leo. So maybe her second child and Tiff will have the same birthday. But that's a side note. How cool would that be? It's the Vendetta.
Rihanna know what she's doing. She's like subliminally sending us messages.
Yes, number 6 and number 5 out of the Big Brother house. We love that for you guys. Yes, girls.
Number 1 and number 2 of the most loved.
Maybe like number 1 and number
2.
3, but I'm just kidding. Okay, so back to the Super Bowl performance. From the perspective of a dancer, I loved the choreo. Paris Goebel did the choreography. She's so sick. And one of my friends, Natalie, assisted Paris Goebel. So just shout out to her. A lot of my friends performed with her. Shout out to them. So proud of you guys. Dope. But yeah, no, so insane. So mind blowing that they got the opportunity to do that. But from the perspective of a dancer, I would have almost liked for her not to dance at all instead of just coming in every 8 count, because to me it was almost like, wait, okay, is she going to dance or is she just gonna sing? Like, I don't really know what the performance is supposed to be giving. So I would have just liked her to maybe not dance at all.
Oh, you people are so hard to please.
Oh, it has nothing to do with hard to please. It's called, let me tell you something. When she got up there and sung that last damn song, okay, Diamonds, and she's rising. It was beautiful. She looked great, beautiful, okay? When she was standing there, I was more in tune with that than seeing her do a little...
Yeah. No, same.
And the dancers over here like...
Yeah. It just, her energy didn't really match theirs because they were giving so much. They were doing Paris Goebel choreography. So I would have liked to just see her kind of do what she did for Diamonds throughout the entire performance, because that was my favorite part of the performance, when she was just
that was my favorite too.
And then, you know, it panned out, you got to see the whole stage. Like, that's what I would have maybe liked a bit more from her, because her energy just didn't match that of the dancers.
I ain't got nothing bad to say, because when she come pick me up and she be like, who we going to get, I ain't saying you two, I ain't saying y'all two, because like, she ain't gonna be like, didn't you let them talk about me? No, I did not join in with them. I was not a part of that. But anyway, me and the babies, bring the babies. That's fine. Y'all won't be seeing the babies. I know that.
Absolutely. And I can't wait.
Real with her. So maybe she'll be like, actually, Hannah, you know, I value your advice.
I really have to give a shout out to this young lady here for doing the ASL, the American Sign Language. Oh my gosh, this young lady here, I must show you guys her this video of the sign language. It was phenomenal. Just a little tease.
But Big D, I'm gonna need you to stop. Now you're just doing too much. Too much.
Hey, listen, I love the sign language girl.
Rihanna.
I'll tell you her name. Her name is Justina Miles. Christina Miles made history becoming the first Black deaf woman to perform as an American Sign Language interpreter during the Super Bowl pregame and halftime shows. This is a significant step forward for inclusion and representation, and it's great to see such achievements being celebrated. I got that from the Griot. So if my facts are inaccurate, I did try to do my research, but please blame it on the publication that I got it from and not me.
Oh, listen, ladies, I appreciate you guys making me laugh because, you know, the Super Bowl last night was really hard for me and I needed a good cheers up. So thank you for that.
I'm so sorry you lost last night, but at least I won.
And me too. I became an auntie for the second time.
Oh. And in other news, okay, so this week, of course, is Valentine's week. Do you guys have any Valentine? Matter of fact, I don't know who would want to date y'all anyway. I wouldn't, so that's why I'm just like, I don't know why.
Do you a lie? I already know. If you ever decided to cross the street back over, you will be coming right to my door. I already know your type, and it's me. Quit playing with me. You be all up in my business, all up in my tea. You know you want me. I don't even want to hear that.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
There was tension. Oh my God.
There was a lot of tension that needed to be released, but never happened.
In the storage room. It was releasing.
That's why he was up in them HOH rooms talking about every other night. Is it your turn?
You're so a mess.
You guys were passing that man back and forth.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't part of that.
I don't know what you're talking about either. And what man are you talking about? Because I wasn't in love with no one but the camera. That's the only person
left
I dated.
week one.
Yeah.
Not Yes, I was in love with the camera and Frenchie. That was it. All the rest of those other men, there was nothing. I mean, I have hoes, like I explained before. I have hoes, but that's it.
Well, let's see. So it is Valentine's Day tomorrow. I usually do a Galentine's Day party, and I really did not put it together. I might last minute call my girls and see if we want to do Galentine's Day. Galentine's Day is when all the gals, but we invite guys too. All these in Detroit single, whether they together or not, they'll come out for Galentine's Day just so they don't have to take a on a date. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I might, but yeah, I don't really have an actual real date, but I do have a date coming up this Thursday, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Not you holding out information.
Try me. I deserve it.
Oh, God. Hannah, how do you feel about Valentine's Day, or what's your thoughts?
Yeah, so my parents are in town for my sister's birthday, and we went to my sister's dance show. So I'm just going to be spending Valentine's Day with them and with my little sister, and we're going to make it a family day and a token of our appreciation and love for one another.
Shout out to Simone. Happy birthday, Simone. In case you don't know, Simone is one of our editors, and she is amazing. I love that she takes time out of her busy dance, family, friend, school schedule to help us with royalty. So happy birthday, Simone. Little Simone.
Happy birthday, Simone.
She told me that she got messages from both of you guys, and she was like, oh my gosh, you're
yes, of course. Of course. She's family, man. She's family.
I was first. I was first because I had messaged her a day early.
Yeah, no, you were first. She was like, oh, not Tiffany being the very first one, even before our family in India.
Well, aren't the time zones different?
But even still, Tiffany was the first one.
And I put in my message, I know I'm early, but I want to be first. It's my competitive nature. I can't help it.
Competitive nature. Oh, like I said, I don't believe in love, unfortunately. So
anymore?
I believe in love, but the way that I believe in it is MONEY. That's it. But no, unfortunately, I don't believe in love. There's nothing out here, and I'm already content with that, and that's okay. I'm just always going to be single.
No, that's not true.
I wish I could get my own dating show. That would be nice. I can, find love, a big D. That's a good,
Big love?
Big love.
Big love.
Yes, and then I can have you guys come on and like, you know, go on dates with the guys or fill them out, and you could tell me what you think. That'd be great. But you know, they ain't never gonna give a big person a damn love show about dating, which will be actually entertaining. So
It's kind of biased.
Tiffany and I should come on and sabotage your dates. We should be like the little devils in disguise.
Okay, not us being like New York's mom when she was on Flavor of Love.
Yes.
Yes, that'll be us. Oh my.
So tell me what you see in Big D and why you want him. You just here for his money? What you want his body? What you here for? You trying to get famous? Oh, you just want to be on television. I don't trust him, Big D. I don't trust him.
Now, Hannah, with Love being in this season, you know, is there any juicy tea about like maybe the couples that are going on? You know, I can't really keep up with the celebrities.
Okay, well, why do I feel like I'm always the one to bring up couples breaking up or children being born? I guess that's my niche on this podcast. But
Okay.
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox have recently broken up. They were engaged, if you guys can remember. They were definitely a weird couple. Like, they would drink each other's blood, and her engagement ring was like thorns around her finger that could never be taken.
That's why they broke up. You can't be doing shit like that.
They were kind of a demonic couple, definitely dark. Listen, could never be. Well, actually, that probably would be me. Let's be honest here, out of everyone. But that's
Facts.
the point.
Kind of be like, slice your hand, lick it.
Yeah. So if anyone's looking for a Valentine and would be willing to drink blood, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Megan Fox deleted all of her pictures with Machine Gun Kelly on her Instagram. She unfollowed Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly unfollowed her. And she posted like a very cryptic picture on Instagram of this letter being burnt. And the caption was some lyrics from Beyonce's Pray That You Catch Me song from Lemonade. Pray You Catch Me.
Yes. That's such a good song.
Yes. So that leads me to believe that they have broken up. I just really, if Machine Gun Kelly cheated on Megan Fox, no one's safe. And this is what
I don't think. Why does anyone think they're safe anyway? First of all, I'm going to get burnt to hell for this one, but I believe that men who want to be faithful will be
burnt.
I'm sure I will. Men who want to be faithful will be. So I'm not saying all men are not faithful, but I do think that naturally humans are maybe not meant for monogamy. We are the only species that replicate, that do this monogamy, this marriage, this license, this you and me possession thing. And I think that naturally men, I don't know if women, I don't know, but I think men, just because of what we've seen, every relationship ends because he cheated. Well, why don't we just take that out? But it would be nice if there was a man who actually was honest about his intentions and held up to his promise of, I just only want you. If you don't only want me, tell me. Be a curly hair nigga with big teeth and say, I want all things. You don't have to lie, Craig.
I agree exactly.
You don't have to lie.
I agree exactly what
Chase
you
it.
said.
We know you chase it. Chasing everything
Absolutely.
but God. Just do it.
I get it. And I agree with Hannah is saying. What you're saying, Hannah, you made a valid point. You know, you cheat on Megan Fox. It's like, whoa, like who's more better than that? You know, I will say this. I think that once again, when it comes to men, it's just, we don't think with, you know, this head. We think with another head.
Well, cut it off.
And, if we cut it off, then there's not really a lot we could do after that. But I will say this. I agree.
Oh, you can make some things happen now.
I agree with everything you ladies are saying. And that's why, you know, I tell people that sometimes you just have to really stay to yourself. But I knew Machine Gun Kelly, to me, when he did the Grammys, he was acting very, very weird. And his like talk with like the E person, which was, I think it was Laverne. I think her name's Laverne. I hope I said it right. But he was like acting weird and it was just thrown off, and Megan was off on the side, but he was going through he was talking like he was going through something. Like, you got to watch this interview, guys. Whenever you get some free time, you can see, especially because we've been in the public eye, or we are now, but we know what it looks like when you are not, when you're off and you're mentally going through stuff, and you could see it. Like the way he was talking, it was like he was just not there. There was a lot going on. So he did say he was working on himself, but hey, I wish him the best of luck. I wish both of them the best of luck. She deserves much more. And I'm hoping if he cheated, him. If he didn't cheat and they just broke up, then I wish him the best on his health.
Well said, Big D.
Hannah, any final words before we close out?
No, I think Big D summed it up perfectly.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. Please excuse us on this out of the ordinary recording. It's a day after Super Bowl. Some of us still feeling the after effects, And
Yes.
We mean no harm. We only mean fun. So don't take any of this seriously unless you want to. But if you don't want to, just don't. Again, we thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we'll catch you guys, and ladies, we'll catch you all again next week. Bye.
Bye, Tiffany. Bye, Big D. Love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. You guys can be my Valentine.